morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our Wednesday Connect class. So if you haven't already, so today is a restorative class, so we use props to help support the body in order to allow it to really relax into the postures. So if you don't have your props already, take a minute, go grab your props. What I use is a block, actually 2 blocks. Find 2 blocks, and I have a couple sturdy pillows that are the same size, and then I have a big big pillow, almost like for the torso of the body. This would be considered like a bolster if you were in the studio. And then there are some other options like this nice little round pillow. You could also use a pillow that would be on your bed, like a king size pillow. This first class, maybe the first couple, it'll really be about finding what works for you. I also have a blanket here too. 2 blankets is great. There's an option to use 2 blankets instead of the pillows. So kind of use what you have. Start where you are, use what you have, one of my favorite mantras. And that's what this is all about. It's really about bringing yoga into the home and bringing yoga into your daily routine. So also create a nurturing space. So you'll see that today I have some lamps going, I have some candles going, the music is nice and soft. Really create a space where you can be calm, where you can be nurtured, where you can rest and relax. It might seem a little funny to do a restorative practice first thing in the morning. Again, this is about creating that daily practice. So doing your practice, whatever that looks like, every day. So restorative is just so important because we are pulled and we are busy all the time. We're pulled in so many different directions. And to take the time to rest and relax, we actually give the body the opportunity to heal, to function more efficiently. And we tap into the deeper part of ourselves, our intuition, where we're creating the space for the body's wisdom to come to the surface. I say that a lot, and I truly believe that yoga is a practice of accessing the body's wisdom, of getting still, getting silent, or getting active and breaking through those mental barriers that maybe you're unaware of. Still just a few more minutes before we get started. I absolutely love this practice. Restorative yoga has become a passion, and I actually find myself craving it, craving that stillness, craving that peace. So yeah, I hope that you really enjoy this class. Each class I bring kind of a centering thought, because quite often as we become still in our body, that's when our mind really starts to get active. And so having that centering thought is a way for us to still the mind. When you think about meditation and you think, think about nothing, that's impossible. So you have to find a way to focus the mind on something subtle enough that allows what's in the subconscious to come to the conscious level. And that's really how we get connected to that deeper part of ourselves. So this is really a practice into the self. Quieting the mind, focusing the mind, focusing on the breath. I'll cue this during class as well, where if the mind starts to take you in a direction that you don't want to go, simply acknowledge the thought and bring your focus and awareness back to your breath, and feel the expansiveness of the inhale and the release of the exhale. Really feeling that expand and release of the breath. And that will help to guide you back into the present moment and help you to tap back into that deeper self. It's almost time to start. I hope you've taken the opportunity to create a nurturing space, turn down the lights, light a candle, grab your props. And we're going to go ahead and get started in just a moment. There we go. So let's go ahead and get started in easy seat. Bringing your legs cross-legged, palms come facing down onto your knees. You can gently close down your eyes, and we're just going to start with some really gentle shoulder rolls. So rolling your shoulders up to your ears and down your back, and up to your ears and down your back, and roll them up and down. Starting off with some really nice gentle movement. We're going to actually warm up the spine with our movement. Keep that roll going. Maybe you feel some crunchiness in your shoulders. Know that it's okay to be tense. And a lot of us carry that tension in our shoulders, and it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just something to be aware of. And as we do these exercises and as we do this practice, we work into that tension, working into releasing the tension in our body. And in order to do that, we have to access it and be aware that it's there. Next, shifting into neck rolls, tucking your chin into your chest, and just really gently rolling your neck to the right and rolling your neck to the left. Being nice and gentle. Rolling the neck. Noticing the natural rhythm of the breath. This is such a gentle way to start the day. Come back through center. We're going to come into our cat-cows. Nice, gentle cat-cows to start off our day. So coming into a tabletop position, press your shoelace side of your feet into your mat. Check in that your shoulders are stacked over your wrist and your knees are under your hips. And then inhale as you lift your gaze and arch your spine. And exhale as you round the spine, letting your head hang heavy. Gaze comes to your belly button. Inhaling back into cow pose, gaze comes high. Exhaling into cat pose, sinking those hips forward, head hangs heavy. Inhaling into cow. Exhaling into cat. Continuing that, linking your breath to your movement. That's the most important thing. Linking your breath to your movement. Really press your palms into the mat, lifting your shoulder blades and your spine toward the sky. Inhale into cow. Exhale into cat. Coming back into your easy seat. And we're going to do some gentle side bends. So bringing your right hand next to your right hip as you extend your left hand overhead, reaching through your fingertips, really feeling that side body extension. And switching it out, left hand comes next to left hip, right hand reaches up overhead. Really reach and extend, open through your chest, bring your gaze high. Feeling that natural rhythm of the breath. One more time on each side. Right hand comes palm facing down next to right hip. Left hand reaches overhead. Hopefully my sound isn't muffled. Sorry if it is. And then switch it out. Left hand to left hip, right hand comes up overhead. Really extend through that side body. Coming back through center. We're going to come into our first still restorative pose. Supported child's pose. So, placing a blanket along the bottom side of your mat for some extra support and comfort on your knees. Then grab your bolster or your pillows and lay that out in front of you. So to come into the pose, I'm going to move these out of the way. Bring your big toes to touch, knees come out wide. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Then start to walk your fingertips forward as you rest your torso down onto the bolster, finding your right ear down on the mat and gently reaching your fingertips forward. Becoming aware of the elongation of the spine, lengthening your tailbone back and lengthening your crown forward. Close down the eyes and start to focus on the breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. Using the exhale to release tension in the body. Feeling the expansiveness of the inhale and the release of the exhale. Keeping your eyes closed, staying exactly where you are, letting yourself sink into your bolster. Starting to give your body permission to relax, to release. Inviting in stillness. We're going to do a breath exercise, taking a deep inhale through the nose for the count of 5, pausing for the count of 5, and then exhaling for the count of 5, pausing for the count of 5, and then inhaling for the count of 5. So taking a deep inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause with the breath out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, deep inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pause out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing to take full body breaths, nice and slow. Allowing that breath to be the guide through the body, within the body. Allowing the breath to anchor you into the present moment, guiding you into the here and now. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Allowing yourself to be present. To be here and now. Slowly, gently beginning to bring yourself up, pressing yourself up. No rush to move anywhere. And we're going to come into my most favorite supported pose. It's a supported butterfly pose. So, taking your blocks, if you have them, and creating a T at the top of your mat. So the top block is at its highest setting. The base block is at its medium setting. You're going to take your bolster and lean it against your blocks. Then you're either going to take 2 pillows and bring them on each side of your knees, or I'll reset that in a second. Or you can roll up your blanket and place it underneath your knees, or you can use, if you have another pillow, you can place that underneath your knees. Then you're going to bring the soles of the feet together, and your knees are going to come out wide. Then grab your biggest, longest pillow, lean it against your blocks, bring it to the base of your spine, and then lean yourself back. Opening your palms up to the front mirror, letting your knees come out wide, closing down the eyes, really letting your chest open. Now let's say that you don't have any blocks. You can place the blocks, or you can just place that long pillow underneath you, and then let your body rest onto the pillow. Let your upper body, soles of the feet are together, always supporting the knees. So bringing those blankets or pillows in nice and close. And now close down the eyes, focusing on the breath. Deep inhales and exhales through the nose. Get comfy. Let your body rest. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears. Close down the eyes. Really let your body release and relax. This is where I'm going to introduce the centering thought. Today, the focus is going to be happiness. And I want you to think in your mind of times in your life that you have been really happy. And that can look like so many different things. It could be driving down the road with the windows down, feeling the cool breeze on your face, listening to your favorite song with some of your favorite people, or on your own. Happiness can be the birth of your children. It can be a vacation. It can be a smell that you bring to your mind's eye. It can be your home, your favorite place. Maybe happiness is your graduation from school. Maybe it's your grandparents. What I love so much about happiness is as we think about it, you start to realize that it really is unique to you. Your own personal happiness it's a mosaic of different things, different experiences, different ideas, different memories, events, places, people. And it's so unique to each of us as an individual. So let your mind just wander to those happy places and let that happiness become a part of you. Really embody that feeling. Use the breath to breathe that happiness throughout the body as your mind thinks of those happy people, happy places, happy experiences. Really letting yourself connect. you bring a gentle smile to your face. Allowing that happiness to enter your heart. Feeling that happiness throughout the body. Allowing yourself to embody the happiness that you feel, the happiness you've experienced. Bring that into this present moment. Take a deep inhale, fill your body with your breath. Exhale, let it go. Flip your palms face down into the floor. Press into the palms, lift your upper body up. Use your hands to bring your knees together. Release your legs out long. Take some organic movement here. Maybe it feels good to bend forward. Maybe you reach, cross body. Letting your body guide you through that organic movement, whatever that feels like for you. Remove the bolster from your mat and the blocks. So if you have a block for this next exercise, we're going to use the block. If you have a bolster or a pillow, you can use that as well. So keep those handy and come to lie flat on your back. Lying flat on your back, coming into a supported bridge pose. So bring your knees up close to your glutes and then lift your hips. If you have the block, you can use the block at whatever height setting feels good for you. So maybe it's at the medium setting, maybe it's at the highest. You want the block right underneath your tailbone. Maybe it's on the lowest. It's completely up to your body. If you don't have a block but you have a pillow, place that pillow underneath your spine. You want your hips to be slightly elevated, okay? Then once you get there, close down the eyes. And start to focus on the breath. Reaching your fingertips towards your heels. Closing down the eyes. Thinking about your own personal happiness. That web. Bringing a smile to your face. I invite you to bring a place to your mind's eye, a place where you've been really happy. Let your mind see that location. Let your mind be there. Be there in your mind. Feel what it feels like. Imagine the smell of the air. Visualize who's there with you. This is your own mind. You create the picture. You create what it looks like. Dropping into your heart space, allowing that happiness to really fill up the heart space. This posture is so good for your internal organs. If you think about gravity pulling your body down to the center of the earth all day long, your organs are being compressed onto each other by gravity all day. So here we're actually reversing gravity, and we're creating space for the internal organs function. So we're creating space for the liver, the kidneys, the digestive system. We're allowing expansion for the heart and the lungs, just really creating space inside the body, releasing that constant pressure. Press your feet into the mat, lift your hips, remove that block, bolster, blanket, whatever you put underneath your hips off to the side, and then let your vertebrae roll down one at a time and extend your body out long. I want you to really reach your toes out long and reach your fingertips up over your head. Take a deep inhale, stretch from fingertip to toe, really stretch, stretch, stretch. And then on your exhale, let your body sink into the floor beneath your blanket, whatever's supporting your body. And again, take a deep inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch from fingertip to toe. And exhale, release the body down. Coming in for our final posture. There's a couple options here. So it's called legs up the wall. If you have a wall close by, grab your blanket, place it along the base of the wall. You can use a pillow too if that works for you. I like to actually use blanket. Place that against the base of the wall so that you have some comfort and for your lower back. And then lift your legs up the wall, just like so. Now, let's say that you don't have a wall near you that you can access. You can also grab a bolster, a pillow, blanket, anything, a block, and you can place that underneath your tailbone at its lowest setting, and then lift your legs up the wall. Close down your eyes. Focus on your breath. Going to that happy place. Maybe you choose a different happy place. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's a hobby. Maybe it's not a place. Maybe your happiness exists within. It's just there for you to access. Let the corners of your mouth curl up. Bring a smile to your face. Let yourself feel. Let yourself radiate. Let yourself be.
tension from the face, letting your shoulders sink into the mat. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your breath. With each inhale, inviting happiness into your heart, into your experience, into your being. With each exhale, knowing that you have that happiness inside you to give and to share. Simply by being alive, by being you, by being that unique manifestation of your own mosaic of happiness. Being alive and being willing to share that with others. Allowing that happiness into your heart, into your experience, into your being. Staying with legs up the wall, focusing on the breath, taking a few really big, deep, full body breaths. And exhale, release, let them go. Letting the corners of your mouth curl. I am happy. I am whole. I am a unique manifestation of my own personal happiness. I am so grateful for the happy times in my life, and I am open to experiencing and inviting more happy times in. I am grateful for my body. I am grateful for my practice. I am grateful for my mind and my heart and my being. Take a deep inhale. Feel the body expand with your breath. Exhale, breathe it out, let it go. If your legs up the wall, bring your legs down the wall. Come back into your easy seat. Take some time to get there. There's no rush. From your easy seat, close down your eyes. Hands come to heart center. Really bring and focus on that happiness in the heart center. Acknowledging that through the mind, you were able to access your own personal happiness in this moment. And through your mind, you were able to feel and fill the body with that happiness. And that helps you to realize that no matter what the exterior world is doing or what's going on outside of yourself, you have access to your happiness within. What it takes is focus of the mind and openness of the heart. I hope that that helps spill out into your day and brings a smile to your face and love and happiness into your heart. It is truly my honor and pleasure to guide this practice. Thank you so much for being here today for our Connect class. The light in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light in each of you. Namaste. See you tomorrow for our strength class where we build up our muscles and get stronger. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye-bye.